Ladies and gentlemen, it's the one, two, three count of wrestling podcast. Here to talk to you about everything that's going on in wrestling, part two. Um, Basically, we reviewed, you know, all in just my frustrations with the women's gauntlet match. Everybody should have just been in a match, but you know what? I'm not going to go on a
Yeah.
tangent anymore. Um, but how was your experience at All In, Darius?
My experience at All In is like most of my experiences with AEW going there. Is a magical moment. Normally, like we said, it could have went until midnight. Like I said before, it started at 6. I mean, it started at what? 1? The dark
One.
hour was
Yeah.
started at 1. It could have easily went to midnight. And AEW could have literally taken all of the TV time from WWE, which I thought was smart. It didn't feel like it was 8 hours. I mean, there was a couple of slow points where it was like, man, this is taking a second. But I mean, and that was like mostly the beginning of matches. It was like they for every almost every match, it started off slow. They was like getting into their run, and then it just went crazy, which is always fun. Uh, but with it being an 8 hour, 6.5 hour, whatever you want to call it, show, those slow moments hit kind of hard. I was like, okay, I got to get up. And as soon as I started to get up, I see shit started happening. I was like, okay, I'm right here. The people that I was hoping would won, so it was moments. Uh, the Dustin winning was a magical moment in Texas, of course. He was from Texas. Uh, Hangman winning. People literally had tears in their eyes, and when I say that, I'm people. Okay, it was an emotional moment because in the area that I was in, it was a bunch of there was a couple of people that knew what was going on, like intimately. There were more people that was just aware of the situations that was going on, but didn't wasn't really into it. And it was, I mean, not into it, but they didn't have everything. Like they seen a couple of matches, or this is Moxley match. I know who Moxley is. I know who they is, and so it was cool for them. And there was people that just didn't know, and hanging around the people that like me that knew what was going on,
Hmm.
telling stories. And I'm saying, and when Moxley was coming out, I was literally like over under 5 minutes before he starts bleeding. They was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah." In matches like this, he normally bleeds within the first 5 minutes, and sure enough, he didn't disappoint. And
It
that
was
was brutal
within the first three
in the first three.
seconds.
Yeah. And so, it, and it was a brutal one. It wasn't. He didn't color himself or anything. It was a real puncture. Like that was crazy. Yeah. So, and throughout that match, it was highly emotional. At one point I really didn't think Moxley was gonna lose. That's how bought in I was. That's how bought in everybody else was.
Well, I mean, then you
Uh,
would have been right because Moxley did lose.
I said I didn't. They didn't think Moxley was gonna
Oh,
lose. Yeah, that's what it was. It was like people was thinking like, oh, they really gonna keep it on them? Yeah. And then everything went black, and we saw we saw fucking Darby Allin at the top of Mount Everest. We're coming for you, Moxley. He did the "We coming for you," nigga, and I was like, okay, this is about to be lit. And then it was Bryan Danielson coming out. Then it was him. It was a magical moment because you had the Young Bucks. I didn't remember them being intimately in the whole Death Riders. I didn't remember that.
They've been
so
here for a minute.
yeah, they've been frenemies, I would say,
Yeah.
with the Death
So
Riders, mainly because they did it once to get Swerve out,
Yep.
mhm.
screw him over,
Dynasty.
and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Hangman didn't reciprocate their love, so then they turned on Hangman.
Okay. That's what that was. Because I missed
Hmm.
that part. I was yeah. Because I think the last conversation before I looked at the roster, they still had Hangman as the elite. I thought that was funny. Yeah, but yeah, all of that entire night, the ops keep getting they are never lacking, right? But they always get caught lacking. Like
Yeah.
they need to change their title because that happened a couple of times. Great matches. Ospreay, I when dog, I was almost in tears when Swerve got in front of Will Ospreay, and then they just started beating his ass, and I was like, no, like it was a highly emotional night.
That was a good spot.
The ones that didn't have as much of a stake, it was just a fun night. Even with Adam Cole coming out, that was an emotional moment.
Yeah.
And then Dustin winning, I didn't because of the situation. The stakes weren't like it could have kind of been put on anybody other than Kyle Fletcher because we wouldn't have respected it. Like this was supposed to be Adam Cole versus Kyle. No, and I see your look, and we'll get into that conversation in a second. But for Dustin to win, it was a magical moment. It was you deserve this. This was his first single title. Yeah, yeah, and Chris is just hating. All of it
I almost flipped my
was
chair. I'm gonna be honest with you.
we one of Denise's friends because it was it's normally me and Denise. She's my road dog. She came to me the week before. Was like, so are we going? It's like, yeah, we're going. We going right. But we brought our friend who knows WWE,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't up on AEW. The slow starts did bother him, but when things start getting good, he was like, but he's trying to play cool, so he's like, yeah, okay, yeah. It was fun. I got a picture of a Macho Man impersonator, held his belt. I was cheesing like a mark that I am. It was a fun night, and the energy was good. Texas never disappointed. In the beginning, I thought that maybe this isn't the crowd for it, but as the night went on, they just kept getting loud. The people that booed for the faces, I was right along with them. You know how I roll.
It was real
People,
life.
yeah, the Tony Storm, Mercedes Monet match that was probably one of the more fun ones. That was the one that I was really excited to watch, and
Mm-hmm.
it didn't disappoint. And it didn't disappoint from where I was, which also was completely different than what I seen. I'm talking about other than the kiss, there was a kiss to some other lips. There was a whole bunch of stuff going on. I was like, I was kind of far, so I didn't get to see all of that. But yeah, it was
I know that I fell asleep, I think, during the TNT title match. And what was first, the TNT title match or the tag team titles?
it was TNT first.
Okay. I slept from the TNT all the way up through I woke up when they turned on Christian. That's when I
Yeah.
woke. But it's like it was way early in the morning. I had just woken up.
Mm-hmm.
Then I started eating pizza and I was drinking, and I was like, I need a nap.
Yeah.
I forgot the show was on.
Yeah, but no, even the whole Christian thing, we knew Edge was coming back. It didn't stop everybody from sorry, the legend. Yeah. The legend, the rated R legend, Cope, coming back. We knew
He ain't
that
even
he
going
was
back Copeland no more. He went back to Adam Copeland.
Yeah, I know. But he was coming back, and so we kind of seen this coming. It didn't stop the people from being excited. Go Find Yourself was amazing because it was full circle to Go Fuck Yourself.
I had to shut up mute. I thought he said go fuck yourself. After watching the clip on Twitch.
But even the whole, I'm even kind of excited about Nick Wayne, Kip Sabian type of connection. I'm kind of excited about that. I wasn't expecting Nick Wayne to have that in him. And then, his mother glowed up. So it was like, okay, so this is going to be good. They just need to put Penelope Ford right back next to Kip. Turn that into where they got a woman in there. It was a woman wrestler. And it'd be full. So it would be a solid team.
I know. I ended up going because my birthday was on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up going to an AEW show myself.
Yeah.
Went to AEW Collision.
Yeah.
It was a very fun
Chicago.
show.
Yeah.
Bree got Big Bill to laugh, so that was funny. Because she was standing on a chair and he walked by and she was like, I'm taller than you. And he just looked up and looked down
Oh, that's funny.
That is funny.
I do wish Colton Gunn a speedy recovery. Because I mean, Juice Robinson just came back and then he
Yeah.
ended up hurting his knee. I don't think they've said what's wrong, but from where we were, like he couldn't. They tried to carry him up the stage, but he couldn't bend his knee.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
So he
Yeah.
literally had to like just inch himself all the way to the side where his dad had came out and they had a wheelchair for him to wheel him to the back. I got
Yeah.
to see my favorite person in the world, Serpentico. He wasn't on the show, but after the show, I got to see him. Bree got to take a picture. Me and Bree got to take a picture with Tony Schiavone, and she got to take a picture with Brian Keith. So that
Oh,
was
that's
all.
what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
They were
need you to
part
be
friends.
listen, when you know I'm going to the show, I need you to send a couple of texts. Hey, my bro was trying to get back there, say what's up.
I can't even get back there.
Yeah.
I need to get up Chico.
Come out.
No,
Yeah.
we saw him in a parking lot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you saw him at a park. Look, this is what happened. He saw him at a parking lot, and it was like Serpentico saw him. Was like, CT! And he was like, "Hey, oh, what's up, man?" Serpentico was like, "I need a
What?
picture with you." He was
I
like,
was like, nah, can't be seen. But you can take a picture with my girl. We actually might be going to, because they're doing a stay in Chicago for 3 weeks. We're not going tomorrow because I have to work. After having a week off, how do I even work again?
Yeah, it's
Um,
hard.
but we might be going to the one next Wednesday. I'm just trying to decide because we also are going to Detroit on Saturday. So, and it's just a lot of driving.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
Chris, I can't come see you when we're only there for a day.
Oh, I thought you was
Yeah.
coming for Raw on Monday. I wish I was going.
No.
My friend going. I'm like, I literally start my second class on Monday, so I can't miss it. I'm so mad.
Yeah, that's tough.
I was thinking because they have a show in Cincinnati coming up too. I was like, do I want to? But that's in September, and that's when I start
Yeah,
the
yeah.
academy.
Police training. Yeah,
If I wasn't getting the extra $12 in my pay, I would not want to go.
man. Listen, that extra $12 is a blessing.
I
I would not
oh,
get the extra $12.
$30
Shit.
an hour? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
And but
yeah.
yeah, whatever.
I had a joke, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
I do want to say we wish Buff Bagwell a speedy recovery.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
like it
Yeah,
came out of
that hurt my heart.
nowhere that he had his leg amputated. I watched the video because the day before he posted a video and basically said he got into a car accident. Like he doesn't even remember what happened, but he ran through a cement bathroom and it completely broke his leg or whatnot, and that's why he had to get it amputated.
Yeah, that sucks. Prayers
Yeah,
to.
so big prayers to him.
All right, while we're going through all the bad news, Ozzy Osbourne passed. Yeah, that happened.
Just
Yeah.
had to step on a black man's death, man.
Listen, he ain't step on nothing. Ozzy Osbourne is Ozzy Osbourne. You can't change that. Um,
I only
but
know one song
now,
by him, and that's Black
ooh,
Sabbath.
they got a couple of songs that
Wait,
you
no,
just haven't heard it. Yeah, they got a couple of songs.
Black
You know,
Sabbath is the name of the
yeah,
group, right?
that's the name of the group.
Okay,
Yeah,
I only know the one that Twista used.
you mean Busta Rhymes?
No, Twista.
Because Busta Rhymes used this song and it actually had him featured.
But no, they're like dun 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 dun. Let's
Okay,
go.
and
All
then
right, you want to go good night?
then yeah, he got a lot of songs, but But one that's more important to me, more. I almost cried when I heard this, but Malcolm Jamal Warner passing,
Yeah.
heartbreaking. Theo Huxtable, Malcolm from Malcolm and Eddie. We Are Not a Monolith from Key and Peele. Everything that he's done, his poetry, his activism. He was probably the first black cool guy to let it be known that it's cool to be a nerd and be yourself.
I think he was the voice for the black kid on Magic School Bus.
Yeah, there's a lot that he's done, and he has always been so proud to be black. He always been so proud of the hip hop community that he grew up in, which was always sentimental to me. And he always let it be known that it's okay to be the person that we are. It's okay to show the world who we are and not just accept what they want us to be. He was a big proponent and activist of that. So yeah, he him from Suits and him being the psychiatrist, the doctor in Suits, and helping out old boy once he got locked up. If you haven't seen that, spoiler alert. Yeah, just a lot of stuff that he's been in has just been he never downplayed who he was. He never taken a role, even if it wasn't like the most powerful role. He never took it and made it like a stereotypical character. He's always made it uniquely him. And and it's been amazing. And me as a kid that grew up not watching only the Cosby Show, but also watching Malcolm and Eddie, letting that be like they owned a bar. It wasn't like they were doctors. It wasn't this full family. They owned a bar, and they were black people in St. Louis that was just making a way for themselves, and it was successful, and they grew, and you seen it grow. And he always was the proponent of black beauty, black excellence, black growth, and I hold a special place in my heart for him. So it was a tough one for me.
R.I.P. to both of them.
Yeah.
To get on to some more lighter news. One, WWE is dog walking TNA. But while I say that, congratulations, Chase it, who belts? Ah! People are saying that she is the most beatable champion, but she keeps thriving, she keeps surviving, she keeps winning, and now she's the first ever NXT Women's Champion and TNA Knockouts Heavyweight Champion. Put some respect on my friend's name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing with
the show, JC Jane.
Like, yeah. I don't know what they trying to say. Congratulations to her. Saw Lash Legends and Jada Parker come and try to talk to her. I want to say something, but I love both of them.
Yeah.
The Lash come out, I was like, need that.
We got another congratulations. Trinity Fatu, Naomi.
Oh,
you won the champion. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most deserving.
And she's it's just most deserving. I'm so happy for her.
Yeah.
Like this heel run that she got.
Gimmick of the year. She could be gimmick of the year.
Proceed with
caution.
Caution.
Whew.
And Bree's always like, why does she have an evil anime like that?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie McCurr.
Stephanie McCurr. Or whatever you say. That was hilarious.
Yes.
But me and Chris were talking about this. I think like somebody posted something about an invasion, like a TNA invasion. TNA has to do something.
They gotta fight back.
They're legit getting dog walks.
Yeah.
Every time.
World champions as WWE superstars.
And this was the thing that I was talking to people about when it came to like them working together. It's WWE is going to be like it's a politic game, honestly.
Yeah.
And like, oh, cool, Joe Hendry got the WrestleMania spot as world
Mm-hmm.
champion.
Mm-hmm.
Cool, they like Moose was able to challenge Obafemi. But guess what? At the end of the day, it's always the TNA crew that are losing. So what I'm thinking is they either need to have a War Games match
Mm-hmm.
or a Lethal Lockdown.
Mm.
TNA
Oh,
versus NXT.
okay. I
Keep the
agree
war
with you
games.
because I've seen that, but my thought was that Survivor Series should be like the Battle of Champions or the Night of Champions, but every TNA belt is on the line and a couple of WWE belts, and they can win. They can win all the TNA belts without winning any of the WWE belts, or they could win 2 out of the four that they have right now.
Well,
They can win.
Survivor Series, I don't even know if they're going to have War Games because it's going to be outside.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If this is because we're not going to do war games. I don't think that war games is going to be here, and this would make good of what AAA said that these things, these PLE should be niches. If they treat Survivor Series as the Forbidden Door and just let it be a Survivor Series invasion or a Survivor Series
But
night. Uh-huh.
here's also the thing. They're not allowing TNA talent, besides like Joe Hendry for that one time, to go against main roster.
Yeah.
They're always going to be NXT. So Survivor Series is just going to be a WWE thing.
No, okay. I understand that. If you make it to where some of these championships that will showcase your NXT on a WWE title, on a WWE PLE, along with their main roster championships, you can make for a WWE TNA Forbidden Door type thing. Your NXT stars versus the TNA stars, and then you get a person like Joe Hendry, or you get a person like Moose go against the one of their champions. It don't have to be.
So what I think they're going to do,
Mm-hmm.
especially because they're going to be in San Diego, they're going to do a Worlds Collide, a NXT Worlds Collide. It's going to be NXT, TNA, and CMLL.
Oh,
No, wait.
okay.
Is it?
I'm
Oh,
gonna
they
let
have
you know.
Triple A.
Triple A.
Triple A. Yeah.
And I like what you're saying about them doing stuff on the main roster is cool and all,
Yeah.
but track record is a track record, and their track record is not to do anything like that.
I
And
understand that.
watch WWE Unreal, and it'll prove it. Plus,
Yeah,
that is
no.
the stupidest thing that they have.
Okay. But what I'm saying to you is that if they put Worlds Collide and it's WWE versus, TNA versus NXT versus AAA, that is going to outsell Survivor Series.
Oh yeah, of course.
And that's going to be bad. And
Maybe. Well, the only reason why they have it so close to the Mexican border is so ICE can be there to make sure that they fucking leave.
Yeah, but even with this, but what I'm saying is that even with this, AAA, then the AAA being in there is going to grab the AEW tribe because technically we've been indoctrinated into AAA for most. Either you was AAA from the beginning, you got to AAA through Lucha Underground, or you was AAA through AEW, and all of those three are AEW fans today. So AAA being in there with TNA, with NXT, and it's not the stars, it's going to feel like an indie event. It's going to feel like it's an AEW Forbidden Door type event. That fan is going to buy out the pay-per-view, is going to outsell just off of that. Because it's not the WWE brand. It's the really? It's not the WWE brand, it's the Shawn Michaels brand, and it's the indie, and you got all of these superstars that we also seen in AEW fighting WWE people. And if they win, that gives the extra incentive to, oh, we should watch this because maybe Moose will take over. Maybe, we might see, what's his name?
Leon Slater.
Not Leon Slater. SCU dude. Oh my God, I can't remember his name.
Scorpio Sky.
Not Scorpio Sky. Not
Frankie.
huh?
Frankie Kazarian.
Yeah. Seeing him do something.
Well, I mean, supposedly he was supposed to have a promo off with AJ Styles, but WWE ixnayed that to have him
Dumb.
come and fluff Leon Slater, which, I mean, I get it. When he came out, I was like, yo, we're all Leon Slater right now. Like,
Yeah.
AJ Styles back in TNA. But that again proves WWE, they'll work with you, but supposedly they're like, they didn't want people to think that there would be a match between AJ Styles and Frank Kazarian when there wouldn't be one. I mean, I slightly get it, but still.
Yeah.
Those two people
Are TNA legends. Like
TNA
Frank is there.
legends and X Division legends.
Yeah. Yeah, and somebody like me who got introduced to him because of SCU, I would have been like, oh, they have this. I missed this when it was happening in TNA a while ago when it was the 6-corner ring. I need to see this. But
like,
yeah,
they still could have done something like Leon Slater wins, Frankie Kazarian comes out, putting him down. All of a sudden, AJ Styles comes out, puts Leon Slater over.
Yeah.
It could have been that simple. But the WWE has to big dick everybody.
They got a Vince McMahon and everything.
And it just
that's
makes
what it is. It is the old Vince McMahon way. This is why WCW Invasion didn't do well. Because he made all of them look like idiots. Look weak. Knowing good and goddamn well, other than the people that jumped ship before they got bought. So people like Benoit, Eddie Guerrero, Booker. I think Booker came just before the whole WCW bought out. And Chris Jericho. But everybody else.
Booker T came with the acquisition.
He did?
Yeah. Because he was the last WCW champion.
That's true. You're right. You are right. And that's the 5-time. 5-time. That was his claim to fame. Mm-hmm. And that got over, you're absolutely right. So other than Booker, everybody else looked dumb. And even then, I believe Booker looked dumb in the pay-per-view. That closed out that whole chapter. But Vince did that. Triple H is kind of doing that now, but he's trying to give them a little more shine. But yeah, yeah.
Is there anything else though that we need to get off our wrestling chest besides the fact that the fuck SummerSlam is next week?
Say that again.
I said, is there anything else we need to get off our wrestling chest besides the fact that SummerSlam is fucking next week?
No, I don't have anything else. Oh, wait a minute, because I kind of got quiet. I do want to go back to the whole Dustin Rhodes situation.
Okay. I also don't think that he should have been the winner, but I mean, I get it. It's great for the hometown state boy to win a championship.
I don't give a damn.
Okay. So
definitely, because I believe that the belt was going to go on Kyle Fletcher. They should have just kept it that way. But I mean, he has a new fire under his belt. But
they weren't going to put the belt on Kyle Fletcher that night. It would have been, because if Adam Cole would have competed, Adam Cole would have won. But it would have been some issue where now this story is going to build up when it's Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher, and it's going to be a one-on-one match. That's how that was going to go, which is why Dustin won, because they were going to keep it on Adam Cole because there was a whole story about it. Now they got to restructure. They got to redefine what's going on. They got to get people set up for Kyle Fletcher to beat, because when Kyle Fletcher does it one-on-one, he's going to win the championship, and Dustin's run ain't going to be long. But if they did what they would normally do with, okay, let's put this belt on this person and not have something planned out, that has always been the issue. That has always been the issue. Let them plan out like how because they want Kyle Fletcher to be a big star. They want him to be a big star. And that title has been big on who?
Brody.
Yep.
Christian.
Cody.
Yep. You want to put Cody in there? Because that belt switched 4 times during his run.
Sammy.
I might give you Sammy.
One of the 3 times, I guess. I wouldn't say the third. Not the second or third time, because that's when they were flip-flopping with Scorpio Sky.
But his first one. Yeah. But that hasn't been big on anybody else. So
we forget the Okada Kenny Omega match.
We could talk about that in a second because that was a good match. But yeah, that belt lost its luster, and the people that they put it on, even when it was supposed to be an up and coming star, because didn't Daniel Garcia have that belt?
Yep, and he lost to Adam Cole.
What did that belt do during his run?
I don't know. He went on TV.
He was with FTR.
Wait, other than Jack Perry changing that to black, what else? So, and now because Adam Cole gets injured, you want to throw that on? You want to just rush that on Kyle Fletcher, who's supposed to be the next big thing? I wouldn't do it.
He was going to win that night anyway.
Yeah,
no, that's what I'm telling you.
That's going to be an excellent heel thing for at least the family to have that title. But now, I mean, you get more of an aggressive Kyle Fletcher. So, I mean, I guess we can watch it play out. But
what you're saying that they was going to put it on him anyway don't make sense because Adam Cole got injured and everything changed. You can tell because of who they put it on. Because if it was going to be on Kyle Fletcher anyway, it wouldn't have mattered who was in that match. That's what I'm saying. If it was going to be on Kyle Fletcher, he could have gotten injured and it could have just been a good match and Kyle won and we all would expect it. But they was going to keep it on Adam Cole, something about Paragon doing something or whatever, and that would have happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, there was a story building up where Adam Cole is supposed to hold on to it a little bit longer. And Kyle, it may have been Kyle could have been on a face turn. That could have been the story. But because everything changed, now everything got to make sense. Everything has to make sense. And putting it on him in that moment wasn't going to make sense because how everything played out with Adam Cole being injured. It changed the necessary
It was because guess what? Kyle Fletcher was the one to take Adam Cole out.
And it would have been a one-on-one match at a big pay-per-view.
No, I mean, he legit got hurt wrestling Kyle Fletcher twice.
Okay. What I'm saying to you is that title went on Dustin because they didn't plan on Adam Cole being injured and they were going to keep it on him for a big possible face turn for Kyle Fletcher.
It's not going to be a face turn. It was never going to be a face turn.
It was going to be a face turn.
This is going to lead to Sammy Guevara's heel turn on Dustin Rhodes. This is what it's leading to right now.
Yeah. I can't really
see his face. Oh wait, you were there, so you couldn't.
Yeah, I was there, and
He was disgusted.
No, he wasn't. He was upset. Don't get me wrong, he was upset. But that handshake and that hug and that "you deserve it" was genuine. It wasn't. He didn't hug him, say "you deserve it," and then look off to the side while the camera stares at his face. He ain't do nothing that was heel. He was. This is my partner, and I'm happy for you. Even though when that happened, and Dustin said, "Hey, what the fuck you doing?" Yeah, all of that was supposed to, but no, all of that stated that just like when the whole accident with Will Ospreay, Swerve still jumped in the way. Those were the ones that we would normally say it was gimmick, but it wasn't gimmick.
I will say Dusty 3 belts, but oh my God, guess what we actually saw at the end of that match? The Von Erichs, the other.
Yeah, I know, right?
Two halves of the fucking thing.
That's like,
they literally all had a match on 0 Hour.
Yeah.
And won.
Yeah, but yeah, people was asking who they were. I said those are binaries. So they were
If
supposed
this
to.
was anywhere but Texas,
partners.
Dustin wouldn't have won. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. But
And
what
they
I'm
also need to lose the ROH trios titles.
Yeah. All of that is going to happen.
And the tag team titles.
Yeah. All of that is going to happen eventually.
And the TNT title.
All of that is going to happen eventually.
All in one night.
If it does, that would be a beautiful
Everything to Kyle
moment.
Fletcher.
And all of them be to Kyle Fletcher. That would be poetic. But what I'm saying to you is that Dustin winning showed you that they weren't putting on Kyle, which showed you that it was going to be something else that happened. Because last time I checked, Adam Cole's still pretty much a heel. He ain't facing nothing.
He was a face. Him and the Paragon, they are complete faces now.
Faces.
They've been
What
faces.
the fuck did I miss?
You've been gone for a while. You've been asleep,
I keep jumping in. I've been watching. Like, that's the thing.
Ever since Adam Cole came back from his injury, after him and MJF had their little feud that kind of went nowhere, they kind of flipped both of them, which is weird. Then Cole tried to get O'Reilly out of the conglomeration. It was weird.
Yeah, it's
I completely missed that. Was that on some Collision shit?
It was on the something shit.
Yeah, I guess.
A sunken ship.
Yeah.
But that it wasn't meant for him to be there that night as champion. And that told me that there was something else that was supposed to go on. Because when Adam Cole announced his injury, it told me that they didn't have this in the plan for Kyle Fletcher. So that means they didn't map him out. They probably mapped out Adam Cole versus Kyle Fletcher one-on-one, but they didn't map him out winning that night. So if they wasn't on map,
this was the rematch for Fletcher. Because they already went one-on-one for the TNT title.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
This would have been Kyle's win. I guess Cole could have had a rematch after where they would have been a rubber match.
No, wait. You're talking about AEW that will make rematches 4 or 5 times. They do that. Person wins 3 out of the 4 times, but that 4th time would be the last one for the championship. We've seen that. Granted, we also seen people winning and then losing to that same person and then win again. We've seen that also. But no, people haven't didn't Hangman lose to Hangman lost to Swerve like 3 times and finally got a win. They was back and forth, but no, when Swerve had the check, I gotta look back at that. But yeah, like that match. Memory serves me correct. Swerve got the most out of that.
Yeah, Swerve has the most victories.
Yeah. And it may have changed belts like twice? It changed belts once. But Swerve got.
I don't think they ever fought for the belt.
No.
They didn't. They never fought for the belt.
Nope.
I could have sworn. I would have to look it up, and my phone is being my camera right now, so I can't look it up. But I could have sworn Swerve, Hangman won 1 from Swerve.
Yeah, he won the All Out.
No. Huh?
He won the All Out match, the cage match.
The cage match, yeah.
Yeah, I remember him winning that one, but I could have sworn he won 1 more for a belt. But yeah, you see Swerve winning most of the time, and then Hangman winning 1 out. This is what we're in, is the last one. That pretty much ended the beef and started this whole new thing where Swerve is becoming a true face and all of that. But we see it where in that match, Cole would have won out, or would have won dirty, and eventually, or I wouldn't even say won dirty, but Cole won that one out, and it would have been another one last match where it built up to where it's a one-on-one and it was a clean win or a super dirty win from Kyle Fletcher. That's what I'm saying. I that's what it looked like with that.
But going real quick to because I gotta be up in
Mm-hmm.
a couple hours. Kenny Omega and Okada. I had to leave, so I couldn't see all of that match. But from what I saw, it was a really, really good match.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, should rewatch it, but I'm not spending $50 to rewatch it.
Yeah. No, my Denise's friend, because that was one of the ones that started off slow.
Mm-hmm.
They was building. And he was like, the hell is going on? I was like, just keep watching. It's coming. Yeah. That match, that match started off slow, ended crazy. He was out of his seat that match, and he was also out of his seat for the Osprey Young Bucks Swerve match. Those are the two that started off slow that he was into at the end, which is
Shout
cool.
out to JoJo for doing Swerve's theme song.
Yeah. Oh, don't let. All right. I cried every time I try to be okay about Bray, something always bring me back, and I cried. And at first, because I was far, I didn't hear what they said. But at first, I thought it was Samantha. And then I heard the voice and said it's not Samantha. I had to look, and I was like, "Those ain't sparkles." Like, let
Those
me see.
fireflies.
Right on Twitter, and it was JoJo. I was like, "You sons of bitches," and they was singing Swerve's OG entrance.
Yep. Ain't
Oh man.
nobody got me better.
Oh, shout out to Shaka Khan. Yeah, I was in tears. I was in tears. Rest in peace, Bray. Rest in peace, Brody. Okay, I'm
Rest
about to
in
cry.
peace, everybody.
Yeah,
Is there
let's
anything else that we need to talk about?
nah.
Mhm.
Uh,
I'm gonna say Evolution 2, probably one of the pay-per-views of the year.
didn't watch it.
Oh, I need to go back and watch that.
I'll go back and watch it because I didn't watch it either. It just so happened that I had the off day for Saturday. Well, I made it to where I had the off day for Saturday because I I was going to that show, so I was like, I can't work Saturday. It's like, all right.
It's literally the show of the weekend. I'll be honest, because that Becky Lynch, Lyra Valkyria, Bailey match
Okay.
might be match of the year.
Okay.
My
I'm gonna
bird
have to
lady,
watch that.
my bird lady going crazy. I don't hit none of it. You got
All
title
right.
back at SummerSlam. I can't wait.
All right. Okay. So next week let's talk about.
SummerSlam.
I mean, yeah, we're gonna be talking about SummerSlam, but we also got to get the whole list of these nominees that we need to get ready for the end of the year. Match of the year, head of the year, gimmick of the year. Yeah, we got to do that because I
We'll
think,
try.
yeah, yeah.
But
I got a
Audi,
hot take, but I'll save it for next week.
You
do
got a
what you
hot
do
take.
best.
All right,
Save
so
it for next week. We got something to do with SummerSlam. So
okay, that's right. We did it. Another episode's in the book. Fuck Terry, fuck Goldberg. And just want to throw that out there. I kind of want to say fuck Ric Flair too. Yeah, we did it. Know that everything. You know what? I just want to say y'all are awesome. Whoever been riding with us from the beginning, y'all are awesome. Y'all been here through the thick and thin of it. We love you. And they not gonna say it because they're tough, toxic men, but they won't express love like that. We love you.
I do
I'll say
express
it.
love. Thank you.
Yeah.
I have a fiance.
I mean, you express love for your relationship, but the parasocial, you gotta have that there. We love you. All right. We also think that you're awesome.
I love people who like and subscribe and leave comments.
Yeah, we do love them. We love them more than the people that just watch. I just want to just throw that out there. If you want some of our love, you gotta put it in the comments.
My love cost a thing.
Goddamn right, we hoes out here.
I love Costa Life.
Oh, wait. Uh, before I go, there's been a meme that's been going out on Instagram where they have Prince doing the kiss, right? And then they be like 4 words, one letter. I mean, one word, 4 letters. Yeah. Then he gets to it and he be like, bread. Like they'll say something that doesn't go with it. Yeah. Or they'll throw in
It ain't solo. I don't care.
yeah, they'll throw in Solo. Stop.
Stop.
Like and it's official. Solo is my spirit animal. That guy has been amazing to me. But y'all know what it is. You know, lessons and memories. Keep that in your mind. I'm trying to get it out because, you know, CT got to go. I got to go. We got a lot to do. Chris is in school.
Yeah, I got class tomorrow.
Yeah, so,
And
shout out to my family in Detroit, my grandbaby here. Hey, I'm so happy about that.
baby.
Yeah, but until next time, all I really want you to do is anything that has everything to do, anything wrestling, and hopefully that's your love too. So, until next time, peace.
Peace.
All right, you got to stop it, CT, because I'm not in control.